everyone, it's Andrew here again from Takawao Kawana Waters, and today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about, to give you a brief overview of a very exciting way of fishing. It's known generally as deep drop fishing, and it can basically occur from anywhere from 20, 30, 40, 50 meters with the small electric reels, right out to sort of 250, 350 and beyond, to be honest with you, with some of the larger setups that we've got. There's a few key parts that you're going to need if you want to give this sort of fishing a go, and we'll run through them briefly here today. The first one, and one of the most exciting, is the reels that you use. In deep drop fishing, it's very common to use an electric reel. Here we've got a Shimano Beastmaster. These guys are right up there as far as the quality of the materials that are used in the reel, as well as the motor that's in these reels, which is really the sort of the power that you need to be bringing fish up from the deep. The two biggest players in the electric reel market here in Australia are Shimano and DAIWA. Now, both of the brands have a range of different electric reels, from some of those smaller versions that I mentioned earlier that are more suited to shallow deep drop. So anywhere from around 20, 30 would be the shallowest that you could go, to that sort of 50, 100 range. And then these are one of the bigger reels. This is a Shimano Beastmaster. So this reel would be that 100 meters plus, and super heavy duty. It's got the latest in technology. The drags are excellent. The construction is excellent. They really are second to none. So the electric reel is one part. They're all 12 volts, so plug into a battery source. On the screens here, they give you all the readouts for how much line you've got out. An amazing piece of equipment. There's actually a lot of information that the reels can provide you. Very, very cool and a lot of fun. The next part that you're going to need is a rod, and for deep drop fishing you don't use any rod. We've got a couple of rods here at the moment. Again, the two that we tend to sort of sell the most of and stock here in the store are the DAIWA rods. They do a couple of different deep drop rods, as well as the Shimano rods. This one is one of the Shimano Tagums. It's very good. You'll notice a couple of different things that you might not be familiar with. It's got the roller tip with the additional guide, and it swivels. So that's really important when you've got the line going down upwards on a rod like this of sometimes that sort of 250, 300 meter range. The other part of the rod that you might not notice as something that is common for you is the small bent butt. Sometimes this setup is seen on some stand-up game fishing rods. However, for deep drop fishing, putting this in the rod holder, it sets the whole angle of the rod up and the reel up just perfectly for being able to drop your rig down, and most importantly, when you do have a couple of fish on, bringing it up hundreds of meters. The bent butt allows the rod to sit in the rod holder and load up on the right angle. So you're going to get the most out of the rod on that angle, and obviously you're going to get the most out of the reel with the various motors and the drag system as well. So there's a couple of these. They're all aluminium detachable, so you can unscrew this and this section of the rod will come off. And they've all got the aluminium bent butt. These are the two that I would definitely recommend. Shimano have a big range, as well as DAIWA. They're very, very good. So the rod is another part. The other part, which obviously you're going to need, are the rigs and line and weight to get it down. So here in the store, we use the Shimano Power Pro, the Depth Hunter. Now on all the bigger ones, we like to use the 80 pound. This is pretty much designed for it. It's called the One Shot. Absolutely awesome. It spools on really nicely. It's very tough. It's color coded. We couldn't recommend them highly enough. And they've done a really good job with these, specifically designed for the electric reels, like the Shimano or the DAIWA. we pretty much run this on all of them. On some of the smaller reels, you can get away with 50 pound, but on the big stuff, we really do recommend the 80. So that's the braid that we would run. You can see through here, we've got a range of different rigs. Now, these are all from Buku, which is one of our Tackle World brands. A lot of time and effort has gone into making these rigs the best that they can possibly be. All of the rigging on them is fantastic. I've spent a lot of time and had a really good look at these. We use really good quality stainless hooks. They're all circle hooks, which obviously is absolutely necessary in those depths. And you can see all of the sort of lighter colored components here all glow as well. Something that all of us here in the store think, again, is very, very vital for that sort of deep drop fishing. So we've made it super easy. You can buy the rod, the reel, the line. We can spool it all up, set the reel up for you. And then rigs, if you don't have all the rigging equipment at home, that doesn't matter. You can buy these rigs all pre-made exactly how you see them here. We've got the main rigs, which are these ones, and then you've got different branches which come off the main rig. So if you get busted off or you want to change hook size, very easy to do so. We keep all of this in stock here in the store all of the time. And the last piece of the puzzle obviously is the sinker. We've got a couple of options here. That's a 1 kilo sinker there, and we go right up to a 4 kilo. That's the biggest one that we do here in the store. And we've got pretty much every size in between and some smaller than the 1 kilo as well. So from the sinker to the rig, to the braid, to the rod, to the reel, we've got the whole lot available here in store. We can show you how to rig it all up, spool the reel up, get out there and give it a go. It's a lot of fun. You'll catch an enormous range of species that you'll never catch in the shallow water. And come on in and see any of us here at Tackle World Kawana Waters. Also, guys, be sure to check out our online store. It's Tackle World Kawana Waters fishingstore.com.au. You'll see all of this equipment on there, plus a couple of combo deals where you can save hundreds of dollars on these electric reel combos. And for our YouTube channel, we're going to be growing this channel over time, trying to help you guys out with a few little tips and tricks. Be sure to subscribe, like, and drop us a comment below. And that was Deep Drop Fishing. We'll see you on the next one.